Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. We're going to see who you're connecting to in love and what's been going on for you this week. And we're going to forecast for the next 3 weeks what you can expect. All right, that's a great card to come out first. Happiness. So you can expect to be receiving lots of happy opportunities in the near future, Aquarius. You may already be experiencing quite a bit of bliss and happiness this week. We have transformation, so there's something big shifting in your life. And the final card is protection. So we're going to move on to the next deck here. But it looks like you are experiencing just very happy times, lots of strong bonds with people around you in your life, friends, family. And I see you guys divinely protected this week from any negative that may be happening around you in your environment. You may know of others who have had some difficulties lately, but you've been in this bubble where you've been protected from all chaos. I heard prepared. So some of you may just be protected because you've prepared in advance. You saw certain things coming. This deck is going to look into the shadow aspect of what you have going on this week. All right. So you get 3 cards right off the bat. You have forbidden, fulfillment, and deceit. So this tells me that there's something that you can expect in the next 3 weeks that's really going to surprise you and it's going to take you a lot to figure out where this came from. We're going to pull details to find out more, but with this forbidden card, it's almost like a very unexpected event that you couldn't have seen coming. I see that I'm dealing with the Aquarians tuning in today who are big into planning. As far as your future goes, you like to foresee things, you like to plan ahead, you like to anticipate what you need to plan for. Not that you plan every minute of every day or every week. It's not like you have some of you may have a very detailed calendar and whatnot, but I think this is more so saying your life steps. You tend to be very intuitive and also very forthcoming. I keep hearing forthcoming. That's not the word I was looking for, but it's the one I was given. So we're going to pull the details now behind each of these. Let's see what's in the forbidden. All right. So what you're going to receive that's unexpected here, what's coming towards you that's unexpected, is some type of prize or gift. This is you receiving something, Aquarius. So someone's going to come in with an opportunity or a gift, some kind of surprise. And then we get the 9 of Pentacles. So it's something that you have been wishing for. It's an ideal outcome for you. So whatever this surprise is coming in for you, it's a very positive one. It's something that you regard highly. Ooh, and we get this whole side story here for fulfillment. So it looks like you're going to be receiving something, a gift, a surprise, an opportunity. For some of you, it's communication. It's good news. So you're going to be hearing from someone. 4 of Cups. Some of you have been rejected before with regards to this opportunity. And then we have the Empress, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing this time is different. So I'm getting this time is different. So in the past, you've been presented with the same opportunity, the same gift, the same action. If this is an action from someone else, we have the Lovers here. This is a new opportunity that's being presented. It looks the same as the one that you've dealt with in the past. So it's like an offer gets renewed here, or another chance at something gets presented to you, Aquarius. And at first you're like, oh, I've seen this before, I'm not convinced, or like, oh, that's not what I'm looking for. But you're being told here to stay open-minded, because it may be that it looks on the surface like the same opportunity or the same prize, the same gift, but it really brings with it some new information, or you may have gleaned a new perspective on what this could mean to you or for you in your life. It's something that will be received, and if so, it will be causing an increase in your stability here with the Empress card. And then we see here with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands that it could have to do with another person, a man in particular, but here we have deceit. So I'm going to clarify that first. Just know that this communication could be coming from a man in your life and could be coming very quickly with the Knight of Wands, very unexpectedly. All right. So let's go clarify deceit. and just see what we have here for deceit. What is this about? By the way, all of it is leading to happiness. So it's not that I feel like you have your guard up, because I'm picking up here some resistance to whatever this offer is at first from you. But I do see that it's a very positive offer. All right, for deceit, we have the King of Swords. So you don't trust that somebody is telling you the truth. That's what's going on here. You feel like whoever you've been dealing with here, they can't be trusted to speak their truth or to be straightforward. You think maybe this person either lies or sugarcoats things or distracts from the truth. And here we have the Five of Swords, but in reverse. So it's almost like a surrender here, like somebody putting their swords down. I think you've seen through someone. You see through this person. Whoever this King of Pentacles was for you, this could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, etc. Aquarius. You see through their lies. You see through their attempts at deceiving you. And you've held pretty steady here with the Empress energy when they're lying to you, when they're holding things back from you. And this person comes in or tries to come in very quickly with a lot of energy. They try to be very charming, very convincing every time. But I see that you do continue to have your guard up with this person. You are protecting yourself and protecting your happiness. And you're being divinely protected as well. So when it comes to messages, you may have somebody watching out for you that points out that this person has tried to lie in the past, or that clarifies or helps you understand why what they said was not real or not true. Let's see what else comes through. So we have the Chariot and the Eight of Cups. Somebody's moving away from a long-standing connection, something that they had put a lot of effort into. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with someone who has walked away in the past from this connection with you. Maybe this person is coming back around to give you another offer, to request another chance. If that's the case, I think you're still going to have your guard up with regards to this person. And they've stopped trying to hide things from you or lie to you because they realize that it's just pointless, because you always find out the truth in the end. And they realize that they can't just charm their way past your defenses or pull one over on you any longer. And so I think for some of you, you're dealing with a person from your past who has done some thinking about how they were approaching the situation with you in the past. And they want to come in with a very positive offer. This could be something light or it could be something heavier, but they're definitely coming through with something that is very positive. I think if you were to accept, it would bring you additional happiness or additional stability. So I'm not sure what that something is. Well, let's pull some additional cards here. Maybe this will help you figure out who you're dealing with and what they might be coming in to offer you. All right, so we have rocky. It's definitely been a rocky road between you and this person in the past. We have crumbling. So a tower moment. You guys have experienced a tower moment. Something that you built up with this person seems to have crumbled, broken away. And then we have the diamond. Things are just difficult. So when it comes to you and this person, so maybe there's something about your personalities or your lifestyles that doesn't quite fit well together. And so I do see here that there's been a lot of tension between you and this person in the past. So it's definitely somebody that's coming in with this offer. Let's see what else you need to know about this person and what they're bringing towards you. Ooh, we have distant here. So physically or emotionally or both, this person has been distant from you for quite some time. So I think that's why this is going to be such a surprise. For some of you, there is somebody coming in from your past. Look at the bottom here. It says, I couldn't let you get close to me. You may be dealing with somebody who was an avoidant, who really pushed you away every time that you got a little bit too emotionally close to them. And I think if that's the case, you let that tower fall and you moved on and you did some really good things with your life. Aquarius, I see you here as the Empress energy. You're also very highly regarded and protected by the spiritual realm, which means vibrationally you've done such great spiritual work and you're transformed and you are much happier than when this person even knew you in the past. So what puzzles me here is if they're coming back in to make you an offer, they must be somewhere near your vibrational vicinity, because usually people bounce off and out of your life as you elevate your vibration. So I'm wondering why this person is coming back in at this point in time, because I do set the intention for the next 3 weeks. So expect you'll be hearing from them if you haven't already in the next 3 weeks. Let's see why here, why now, what's going on. Oh, look at that one. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. That's for some of you. I have been working on myself. So why here, why now? This person feels ready to try things again. They also feel very guilty for the way that they treated you. So it sounds like they're taking accountability in a way for how they sabotaged the connection in the past. And then it says just being near you is intoxicating. So they're definitely wanting to come in to acknowledge at the very least the part they played in making that tower moment happen between you guys in the past. I don't know how many of you are really wanting to even have this conversation with this person, because it sounds like they put you through a lot. But I do see secrets here at the bottom, and some of you really feel like you're going to have a lot of satisfaction from actually hearing the truth from this person, because that's all you've wanted for a very long time. So I think you may get that, at the very least for some of you, you may get the closure that you wanted. You may get the admissions that you wanted from this person. Let's get your final cards. I'm going to pull 2 more decks for you, Aquarius. This is the Healing Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull 1 more from your guides. From the Healing Oracle, you get the flow. So very important here with the number 8 to go with the flow. Do not get stuck in a particular frame of mind. To go with the flow, continue this lucky, wonderful energy. So even if something from your past or someone from your past is coming back in who usually triggers you or used to trigger you, remember who you are now and don't let that negativity upset you. So here's the next one, negativity with the number 17, and that reduces to an 8 as well. 8, abundance, flow, satisfaction, protection, joy. Do not revive the hardships of the past, because you're in a much different place now. Even if the same person comes in with the same offer or a slightly better offer or whatever it is, you're not the same anymore, Aquarius. This is the first time that this happened. And I think you're going to be able to see through the patterns, and you're going to be able to treat this situation in a much healthier way and decide what you want to do from there. You're going to come at it from a position of strength. So whatever you choose, you are going to come at it from a position of strength. You're not going to see yourself as a victim. You're not going to see yourself as somebody who has the obligation to fix this person. So instead, you're going to just flow with whatever is going on in the moment. Let's see what the potential outcome is here from your guides. What do your guides have to say? So your guides say you deserve love and you are lovable, Aquarius. You should never again let anybody make you doubt that or allow anybody to treat you with less than what you deserve. If there's a person in your life you gave too many chances to who didn't know how to offer love to you, that's not your fault or your doing, but it is your responsibility to know when those situations need to end, because you do deserve to be loved properly. And then I do see here some of you are calling in a soulmate. So for some of you, that could mean that this person is your soulmate and they're coming back in and they've done some work and now they're ready to apologize and they're ready to admit the role that they played in making things and how things crumbled the last time that you guys tried to be together. For others of you, this may just indicate you're meeting or calling in a brand new soulmate. But in either case, even if it's a brand new soulmate, for some of you, I do get the strong sense that you're going to get an apology or some closure from this past person. All right, and then honeymoon came out as the final card here. So I do see some type of travel in your future in the next 3 weeks. I do see that at the very least you're going to be invited to go out, even if that's a short distance away, somewhere very, I want to say beautiful and romantic. And I also want to say calm but busy. So it almost gives me the sense of a market strip where people walk by a river walk or a park area where there's a lot of hustle and bustle, but I do get the sense that you're going to be in some kind of nook where it feels a little bit more intimate or a little bit more calm, or maybe a bit removed from that hustle and bustle of the local area wherever you are. So there is some kind of travel or invitation to go somewhere that you're going to be getting in the next 3 weeks here. So drop your comments, Aquarius. Let me know who this person might be for you. Let me know if you have a question that you would like answered in a bonus reading. And thank you so much for being here. I will catch you on the next one. Take care.